been about 5 weeks now, and our potatoes are off to a great start. Now, over the years, we have found potatoes that work out great for us, and we'll continue to grow those same potatoes like purple Peruvian, the banana fingerling, our russet. But this year I did also try a couple of others. These were from Whole Foods, and they were just simply labeled organic red and organic yellow. Now, the organic yellows are doing fantastic. In fact, they're putting off the most growth right now. But our organic reds, while they all did start and showed signs of growing, 2 of them ended up rotting out on me. Now, I do know that sometimes there can be difficulty with growing some of the red-skinned potatoes. It's a chance I wanted to take. But moving forward next year, not so sure I'll go with that. I'll probably end up going with what's called a rose bite size, which I've done in the past before, and they've worked out pretty good, but I just wanted to experiment and try to see if I could find another red potato that we might like. If you've got a red potato that works out great for you, especially in our growing area here of Zone 8A, please leave it down in the comment section below. I'd love to give those a try next season. So now here we are with the next phase of what I have to do with these potatoes. Put some more soil in there, and then I'm going to want to add some fertilizers, run my drip lines, and then top it off with some leaf mulch. If you go back and check out some of our other videos on the potatoes, you'll know that I ended up taking the grow bags and turning them down by about 4 inches at the top just to get these potatoes started. Now, there are 2 different types of potatoes. There's indeterminate potatoes and determinate potatoes. Now, determinate potatoes theoretically grow out, while indeterminate potatoes will grow up along the stem. So part of the reason for adding more soil is to possibly get more potatoes on my indeterminate varieties. Another reason is to help with holding these stems in place and giving them a more solid structure. By having more of that soil in place, these stems are going to get a lot taller, and the wind has a tendency to possibly knock these down pretty good. So more soil, that'll give better support. Third element is just to help with some moisture retention. By having a little bit more in this grow bag, I have a better chance of retaining the moisture that I want so that these don't dry out too much. And especially as we're starting to get hotter, I'm going to have to water them on a more frequent basis. We've gone ahead and taken care of the soil and got it to about 2 inches below the surface here. That's going to leave us enough room for the leaf mulch. Next step is to add some of our fertilizers. I'm not worrying about the nitrogen anymore. My main focus is on getting the potato growth. So for that, I'm going to be using bone meal, and then I'm also using potassium. Now, this potassium is just dehydrated banana peels. We did a video on it. You can go check that one out. Super easy to make, but these 2 elements here are what we have found to be extremely helpful as we go on through the potato growing process. Next step after that is to start to run my drip lines in here, but I don't usually run these on a regular basis like I do my raised beds. I really check on these on a daily basis, and I'll hand water them as needed. I've gone ahead and added in the drip line here. I use this drip line sparingly, pretty much if I'm going away or I just get real lazy. I do prefer to hand water these potatoes, but now the next step is to get the leaf mulch on top. So there we are, 5 weeks in, and we're in good shape. Now we're going to do is fertilize one more time in the middle of May, once again with the phosphorus and the potassium. But that's it, other than letting Mother Nature do its course, watering on occasion. We're going to monitor these along the way. Sometime in mid-June, we should be starting to harvest. Some of these may go to late June. So if you want to follow along, please consider subscribing to our channel. I'll have more videos on these potatoes along the way. But thanks so much for watching, guys. If you got any questions or suggestions, please put them down in the comment section below, and we'll see you on the next video.